TRN News.
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has granted a pardon to country star Jelly Roll, closing the book on the Nashville native's criminal past. The Grammy-nominated artist, whose real name is Jason DeFord, was among 33 people granted clemency today. The move follows a parole board recommendation and highlights Jelly Roll's advocacy for addiction recovery and criminal justice reform. The Dyer County Sheriff's Office says a woman who killed her husband, shot her son, then crashed into an 18-wheeler has died. Investigators identify her as 63-year-old Sherry Lydon. Her son remains hospitalized as authorities work to understand what led to this tragic chain of events. And police say an 11-year-old boy is dead after a DUI crash in Antioch. His mother, 49-year-old Elizabeth Sanchez, now faces charges including vehicular homicide and child endangerment. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
When Dad needed help getting around, I became his driver. Any daughter would do the same. But soon enough, he needed help doing more things, and it was up to me to be his personal shopper and financial manager, too. And before I knew it, Dad moved in with me, so I became his cook, his personal assistant, his physical therapist, and even his nurse. When I started taking care of Dad, I didn't realize all the roles I'd have to play. But no matter what, I know I'm still his daughter.
We understand the many roles you play. And to help, we created an online caregiving resource center. At aarp.org/caregiving, you can find resources and connect with the caregiving community. Together, we can better care for ourselves and the ones we love. Visit aarp.org/caregiving to learn more. A public service announcement brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
A Tennessee lawmaker wants schools to track early mental health warning signs in students. Senator Bill Powers introduced a bill that would use a computer system to log safety, health, and behavioral concerns. Schools would submit annual reports to the state to determine if further action is needed. State lawmakers are giving Tennessee State University more time to stabilize its leadership. After a hearing on finances, legislators unanimously extended TSU's Board of Trustees for 3 years. The move follows a state audit, and leaders say new controls, ethics policies, and a new president are helping restore long-term stability. A Dixon teen has been charged with murder after his ex-girlfriend was shot and killed Tuesday night. Police say 18-year-old Hunter Jackson was arrested and the suspected weapon recovered. And parents at Vanderbilt Children's Hospital got a big holiday surprise. Country star Keith Urban stopped by this week. He posed for photos, did a sing-along, and donated guitars to the hospital's music therapy program. Staff say they're truly grateful for the visit. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Highway Patrol has charged a Brooklyn, New York man with vehicular homicide following a 4-vehicle crash on I-40 in Putnam County last week. According to the arrest report for 54-year-old Huang Yisong, troopers suspect distracted driving may have caused the crash near mile marker 277. 31-year-old Kerry Smith was killed when his tractor-trailer rear-ended Yisong's empty tour bus that had crashed into the rear of another tractor-trailer. Investigators believe Yisong was watching a video or using his phone, which resulted in the crash. Yisong is due in court January 12th. Sales tax numbers from Putnam County showing a positive trend, according to Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter. Putnam County and its 4 municipalities collected $5.6 million in taxes last month compared to $5.3 million the same time last year. As typically the case, Cookeville accounted for the largest amount of sales tax revenue. Businesses in the city collected $4.2 million, a 4.7% increase over the same period last year. Crossville and Monterey are among 16 Tennessee Main Street and downtown communities that are recipients of more than $4.3 million in downtown improvement grants. The funding supports facade and streetscape improvements within each community's downtown corridor. According to a press release Thursday, Crossville will receive $300,000, while Monterey will receive $240,000. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will feature clearing skies with colder highs only around 40. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07.
32 right now, high in the mid 40s
Yeah.
today. So 32 is not too bad.
Do be careful on your way into work, though, especially if you live around some woods or wooded area. I didn't have any trees down, but extremely large limbs.
It was windy last night.
McMinnville, they had several trees down. At least I know that they have. There's probably some other communities that have too, but there were some pretty strong winds that came through, at least through the McMinnville area and up this way. But even on my way home from the basketball game last night, I was dodging limbs falling from the sky.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Well, I have wind chimes on my front porch. Usually you can't hear them that much. They were ding-a-linging last night.
Yeah. Well, I was inside the Hooper Evelyn Center, and I didn't know any of it had happened.
Yeah, I get you, because you can't hear it. I mean, you're hearing the ball game, and you're hearing the crowd.
Right, and everything.
You don't hear
else.
outside.
Don't hear outside. So, and even around Tech, it didn't look bad. But man, as soon as I got on my little country road, I was like, "What the heck happened?" Then I had to
Trash blown over.
Oh, it was
limbs everywhere.
Yeah, it was crazy. So do be careful this morning as you get out, especially if you're live on a little country road with a bunch of woods and all that. You may run across some pretty good sized limbs or possibly a tree. Who knows?
Well, Van Buren, it's time for things you need to know.
Things you need to know. Blah blah blah.
Sorry.
Whatever. It's
Van Buren
Hey,
County.
this is our last Friday of the year, so.
Well, yeah, we will be back in January.
Yeah.
This is our last live show. You can still catch us on demand,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
last live show of the year. We're going to be back in January, and we might have a new name for the show.
We're going to.
We don't know if it's going to be the first.
We're going to be doing some changes to make things better.
Yeah.
At least I think it's going to be better.
I think so too. I'm excited.
me too.
So stay with us. News Channel 5 is coming to Spencer.
What for?
They said, join us this Monday, that's the 22nd, 5 p.m., Spencer's Historic Square. It's a festive holiday gathering hosted by Greater Van Buren County Spencer Chamber of Commerce. It says, our famous hot Dr. Pepper, warm food, and plenty of Christmas cheer with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
Hot Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. I'll I'll have to
Some
Google
recipe that they had put on there too under the Van Buren County Chamber of Commerce. But
Okay.
Channel 5's going to be there for that lighting and everything.
All right, well, that's cool. We were talking about the Tech game. The women and men both won last
Yay.
night. Cam Matthews, and we talked about her a little bit yesterday with Casey Fox, and what a great addition she's been to the women's basketball team. Lord, last night she lit it up. 34 points.
She was on fire.
On fire. Incredible. I don't think I've ever seen in college a player score 34 points with my own eyes. I don't think I've ever seen it. It was amazing. And she is something else.
I have Allison Clark. It was Diane Singh. I think she did like 36 points in one
Yeah.
game one time. And
Oh,
she-
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was so blown away. It was fun to watch that group too. And this is a good group
Yeah.
of girls too.
The men, they won 85-74. First time they'd beaten SEMO in a lot of years. SEMO was the champ last year. They were the champion of the OVC last year, I think. And Tech beat them by 11 points.
Tech
And my boy, Danny
Pounds.
or as I like to call him now, Slamming Danny Pounds.
Oh, I bet he loves that.
I don't know if he does or not, but
Wouldn't you love? Of course,
I have
you
fun
want him to
doing it.
concentrate on the game, but just one time, just look around and go, "Yeah, man."
yeah.
Give you a
Yeah.
thumbs up.
But,
He'd
but
probably get in trouble though. We don't want him to get in trouble.
I did get in trouble last night. So
What'd you do?
So I did. This was an unwritten rule, and no one told me. So I
That's
didn't.
how you get away with stuff.
So I didn't know.
Yeah.
So when you say that foul on whoever, that's
Yeah.
their third team's whatever.
Right.
Once it gets past 10 on the team, you're not supposed to keep going. So I was like,
didn't know.
I was like, that's the 11th team foul.
And then not only did you keep going, you exaggerated
yeah,
it.
yeah, and
That's the 11th.
well, 'cause
Whoa.
it was the other team. It was SEMO.
Right, of course. I knew it was on the other team the way you
Yeah.
said that.
And they're like, hey, once it gets past 10, he was like, well, no one told me that. Like, well, it's kind of an unwritten rule. The coaches get upset. I was like, well, who cares? They get paid money. Who cares if are they triggered by facts? These grown men are triggered by facts.
Jason, we want you to keep announcing. Behave
I know.
yourself.
I didn't do it anymore.
But unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Well, if it's unwritten and not talked about, how's Jason supposed to know?
No one told me. And so, but anyway, now I know. And
Was the coach looking at you like,
let me tell you, that coach for SEMO, and I don't like talking bad about people,
no, you never talk about it.
but you talk about filth and flarn. I mean, it was F-bomb, 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 GD, F-bomb. And I was like, bro, there are kids right there. I didn't say that.
But they are young kids
Yeah.
that come to the game
Right.
and hug Awesome Eagle. And I don't know about in SEMO.
I got to thinking if I lived in Missouri, I'd probably be a cusser too.
Not if you saw little children.
Not if I saw little children.
Right.
But anyway, congratulations, Tech. Another game tomorrow. It's the ugly sweater game, and it's also Upper Cumberland Day. If you're from the Upper Cumberland, it's only $5 to get in.
$5.
$5.
And is it a doubleheader tomorrow?
Yeah, $5. So it's $2.50 a game.
I mean, come on.
Come on. I mean, so it's the ugly sweater doubleheader. Is
I
what
love
they're calling it.
I
So
think that's fun.
love for you to come out. It's going to be a great day on Saturday. Come spend it with your family. Bring the whole crew if they're in town.
Yeah. Well, I want to remind you that Upper Cumberland Electric Membership Corporation, their offices will be closed December 24th and 25th for Christmas Eve and Christmas. They wanted to let everyone know that. They're going to reopen at their regular time December 26th. So they wish you a Merry Christmas.
Tonight is the Cookeville Christmas Parade. It starts at 7. Of course, all the normal roads will be closed around the parade route. So if you have anything going on in town tonight and you're not going to the parade, stay away from the square and all down Broadway and
A
all
lot of
that.
traffic through there.
10th Street.
Yeah.
So just be careful around there. If you're going to the parade, it's going to be pretty nice weather tonight. So get out and enjoy the Cookeville Christmas Parade. The parade starts at 7.
Looks like Discover Livingston posted this. First time on the ice, wobbly legs turning into confident glides. Well, make sure that you have the memories and make them happen at Livingston Central Park's ice skating rink. It's going on now through December 27th. Secure your spot now. And then that's Discover Livingston, and you can go online and, I guess, register to be a part of it.
I don't think you have. I think
Maybe they just were
I think
saying-
they're doing some lessons you might have to register
Oh, is
for.
that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can go and I think just do it anytime that it's open.
Okay, Thursdays 5 to 9, Friday 5 to 9, and then Saturday 1 to 9 p.m.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Cookeville's total tax collections were up in November. That's according to Randy Porter. Total tax collections were up 4.6% compared to November of 2024. According some of the larger changes may be corrections from previous months, and also because everything costs more. So that's what when you see these tax numbers, I mean, and they're good. I think everybody was up, as far as all the towns and all that. But we have to be careful that that's not a economic, thing from the public, because we're just paying more for things, thus more taxes. So just know that. And those numbers are from October, but they're November numbers, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Government.
And that's all I have in things you need
I
to
think
know.
that's all I got, Sheila. We got your 2 cents coming up next. You can find that on our Facebook page. Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook. Jason and Sheila, wherever you find it, answer it. And Sheila's got the question up there for you today. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
And don't forget, their basement sale is going on tomorrow only. They have things that they don't normally have in the regular shop. So the basement sells from 9 to 4 p.m. You might want to see the different collectibles, because they don't normally take collectibles, but they've got some of those in their basement, and you could find stuff that you don't normally find or that you might need for Christmas or for yourself. Fishing gear, automotive tools, sound bars, and golf clubs, all kinds of stuff. So basement sale tomorrow, 9 to 4 at Freedom Pond. The question, what's the last thing you paid for with cash?
Powerball tickets.
Yeah.
Only because they won't take a card.
Okay.
But that's the last thing I paid cash for. And I had to go to the ATM to do that. It was a real pain in the butt. I better win.
Well, mine was just a cup of coffee I paid for with cash. And they'd look at you like, oh, you got cash?
Yeah.
You need to have exact change. I think I do. It's okay. Don't worry.
They made you have exact change.
They don't have a register.
Oh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying.
Giving cash now does confuse a lot of the younger people.
It does, because they have a little phone thing they attach to their phone.
Yeah. And then them doing the math is really funny to watch.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like a show in itself.
Yeah. That new math ain't paying off for you, is it, son?
Let me get my calculator. No, it's exact change.
Yeah.
Are y'all worse than me? Anyway, what's the last thing you paid for with cash? We'll answer that coming up next.
Yeah, that's your 2 cents is brought to you by our friends down at Freedom Pond in Sparta. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're located at the Willow Window Studio.
We sure are.
And it's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pond, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pond Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pond, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from Summerspace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. Summerspace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
It's a Killer Bees New Year's Eve with the Country Giant. Two big shows, 7 and 10 p.m. December 31st at the Putnam County Convention Center. Tickets are available at killerbees.com or find out more at countrygiant.com. It's a whole big, giant extravaganza. You can do the show or dinner and the show. Champagne packages and more are available. Join us as we laugh in the new year with comedian Killer Bees and special guest Lee Harden and Eddie from the Holler.
Y'all, my wife has a tattoo of a hickey. And it's one of those expensive tattoos that moves around. I'll come in from a road trip, it'll be on the other side.
The Late Show includes a midnight 2026 celebration with hats and tiaras, party favors, and the champagne toast at midnight. Don't miss a Killer Bees New Year's Eve at the Putnam County Convention Center. For tickets and information, killerbees.com. That's BEAZ.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:22.
And it's time for Freedom Pond is what I about said. I caught myself.
It's time for Freedom Pond, brought to you by Your 2 Cents.
Stop, you make me worse. I get the giggles and I can't stop.
Mayberry Street, number 49.
It is.
In Tennessee, in a town called Sparta.
Stop. And they've got their basement sale that's going on tomorrow, 9 to 4.
Sell in the basement, sell basement.
Just say words like Sheila.
Yeah.
Your 2 cents. Brought to you by Freedom Pond, and here's the question. What's the last thing you paid for with cash?
The Powerball tickets. That was the last for me. Before that, well, it was last week when the Sidewalk Prophet Show was at the River Church.
Yeah.
They needed some orange juice or something like that. And I had to run to the store.
You know, you are a good gopher.
And I had cash, so I just went ahead and paid cash for some orange juice.
They love Jason because he did everything they wanted and then some.
That
you
was
went
my
above
job.
and beyond.
That's what I volunteered for.
You went above and beyond for those guys.
I sure did.
And they were nice about it, too.
Heck yeah, they were.
Nothing worse than at Christmas time, a bunch of Rudies.
No, they were perfect.
Yeah. What's the last thing you paid for with cash? Michael said lunch from Burgers and Shakes.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yep.
Salsa, girl, salsa. Ooh, Dilcia. Save me some, girl. I love me some salsa.
Yeah.
Lottery tickets. That's what Russell said. You said that was one of your
Yeah,
last.
well, you have to pay cash for that. They won't take a card for that, which if you're using a debit card, I don't know why not.
Right.
I guess using a credit card, maybe I understand that, but
Johnny Ferguson said a haircut.
yeah.
Sarah said, I gave my son gas money and I gave him cash. Robert said almost everything. He uses cash to pay for everything.
I used to be a cash guy.
And it does really help you see how much is going out more than just that plastic card. If you're not keeping up with it,
Yeah.
it can get crazy.
But then, after I got married and stuff, I don't ever see
She don't give you cash.
I don't ever see the paycheck or nothing. I used to love going to the bank and depositing my check.
Old school way.
I loved it.
And then getting that little envelope of money.
Yeah.
You felt rich.
I felt good about it.
Yeah.
But then
Then you realize all of it's still used.
Right.
You got to pay your bills and stuff.
But with Donna, since she does the banking, we do it her way now.
Because she saves money.
She's good at it.
Yeah. Toby said breakfast from Wendy's. Tex said snuff. I hadn't heard snuff in a long time.
I haven't heard anybody say snuff in a long time.
That reminds me of my pa, but Tex, he's a younger fella. Looks like
they still make it. They still make snuff.
But I don't see a lot of younger people with the snuff anymore.
I tried it once, and it wasn't for me.
But Tex, I think this is him in his profile picture. He's younger.
Yeah.
He looks younger than us.
That's okay. Maybe that snuff is keeping him young.
It reminds me of my pa. I love that. Well, because it reminds me of pa.
And y'all go down this rabbit hole if you want. Nicotine's good for you.
That's just because you want to.
But no, it's not. Now, the smoking is not all the stuff with cigarettes is not good for you. The tobacco in your mouth isn't good for you, but the actual nicotine.
Well, what is it good about? What does it help?
Anything from Alzheimer's to a lot of different things. But
I went down
that's a proven fact. That is a fact. That is not a conspiracy. Nicotine, the actual nicotine, not everything around it, but the actual
not the
nicotine.
bad stuff they actually put in it to make you addicted, or
no, you still get addicted to nicotine, but you don't have any of the smoke or tobacco or any of that. If you just have straight up nicotine, it's good for you.
Consult your doctor before you use a nicotine patch just to get better.
Or Google.
Or Google.
WebMD. WebMD probably lies to you. That's the government. But the rest, you can find some good info about nicotine.
Oh, Michael said he bought a drink in Paris and paid cash for it. Now, when I was traveling, I had money that we used. We had to have different currency. Mm-hmm. Rhonda said Powerball tickets.
Amen, girl.
That's how we say them, Powerball tickets.
I'm going to win that sucker Saturday.
I hope you do.
I'm going to win it.
I've never known anybody that's won a Powerball.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Well, I meant like a big one. I've known somebody that's won a sandwich or something.
Yeah.
$10 gets you a sandwich. Angela said my dinner tonight. Then Marcia said my daughter's lunch, food and gas. Jennifer said she pays cash for that. Mike Sharp, which he's getting to be Johnny Ferguson. He's coming up.
He really is, yeah.
Because Mike Sharp said Dollar Tree today, $3 and something. And I paid for cash.
Mm-hmm.
Paid with it.
Paid with cash.
Thanks, Jason.
He paid for it with cash.
Thanks. I was just saying my mind's getting on my nerves. Think how it is being inside here.
I don't want to. Imagine.
Sometimes it's fun. Some days it ain't.
Imagine it's somewhere between The Matrix and Dr. Seuss.
You know what?
And not in a good way.
Well, then I'm not going to say what I was going to say then.
What are you going to say,
I was going to own up to that and said that I like that. That's about how it is. But then you had to put the mean twist on it.
Well, I'm just saying, not in a good way for me. It may be fine for anybody else.
We're talking about with me.
Right. No, I'm just saying.
Sometimes it's good times.
Well, I'm sure it is. There's bound to be a party every now and then.
There's no drugs for this.
No.
There's no drugs that cause this.
No, people ask. I go, no, she's not.
People ask.
She's not using, I say.
She's not using. I'm worried about her, but yet she's got energy all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that cocaine.
It's that cocaine.
I've never, ever tried it.
Yeah.
Never will.
She's on the goofballs.
I sure am.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have.
That it?
Somebody said they paid for their meal at Cracker Barrel with cash.
I like paying with cash.
We're getting into the lunches now, and I'm bored with it.
Yeah. All right, so head over to our Facebook page, Jason and Sheila on Facebook, or Good Morning Cookeville on Facebook, and get in on that. It's your 2 cents. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Starting tomorrow morning at 9, it's their basement sale. Get over there, get some great deals as we head into Christmas. We'll be right back with Spoiler Alert here on Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. CEO of the Chicago Bears, Kevin Warren, penned an open letter to Bears fans on Wednesday stating that they are still searching for a new site for a new stadium, including outside of Illinois. Warren said in the letter that they are looking at many different places, including Northwest Indiana. The Bears purchased an Arlington Park property for $197 million in 2023 before negotiations about property taxes stalled the building of the new stadium. The Ohio Bobcats football team fired their head coach Brian Smith on Wednesday for cause. Ohio states that Smith was engaging in serious professional misconduct and participating in activities that reflect unfavorably on the university. Smith went 8-4 this past season in his first year as head coach. His lawyer said they are disputing the grounds for cause termination. The Miami Dolphins are benching quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and starting Quinn Ewers on Sunday against the Bengals. Tagovailoa was 6 for 10 for 65 yards and an interception in 3 quarters against the Steelers, where the Dolphins saw their playoff hopes dashed. Tua has thrown a career-high 15 interceptions in 14 games this season. Join us today on UCR's the Upperman Bees and Lady Bees, and Jackson County Blue Devils and Lady Blue Devils are in action down in Florida. Noah McKay will have all the action from the Orlando area in Florida on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel throughout the day. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:33.
You know, it is National Hard Candy Day.
Yeah.
And I think of that.
Hard Candy Christmas.
I wanted to say it, the Dolly song.
Yeah.
That's the only sad song I like for Christmas because I don't like sad Christmas songs, but
I don't like Christmas
her
songs.
little voice sounds so sweet on that song.
I have listened to a little bit of Christmas on Grace FM.
Mm-hmm. It's not sad.
No, because it's all about Jesus.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
But man, I was in a store the other day and they had on something else, and it was the most awful, cheesiest Christmas music.
I know some of y'all like the hippopotamus song.
Oh.
But it's one of my least favorites.
I think I'm going to make it the whole season without hearing Mariah Carey's song. I'm trying my hardest.
I haven't heard that hippo song yet.
No, but I was only in this little store for just a minute, and I did say something about it. I did. I was like, hey.
Did they think, he's bah humbug?
No, I said, hey. I mean, if you're going to play Christmas music, at least pick the good kind.
Go to Grace 107.
Or no, you don't even have to do that. Just go find some that's not.
Did they look at you like?
No, they didn't. But
I'm sure you're not the only one that said it. Probably.
I probably am. There's probably else. No one else is probably even paying attention to what they're listening to. But since we're in the business, I do. And I just hate for people to listen to bad things.
Do you know one that always got on my nerves even when I was little?
What?
Daddy, don't get drunk on Christmas.
Is that a song?
Yes, Daddy, please don't get drunk.
That must have just been a hit in Lynchburg.
No, John Denver had it, and then Alan Jackson redid it. And I love Alan Jackson, and I like
Daddy,
John Denver.
don't get drunk.
Daddy, please don't get drunk this Christmas.
Oh, my God.
It's kind of sad. And then I was thankful for my dad.
I never even heard of that song.
Well, you're not a know-it-all on Christmas music.
No. Right now, I'm listening exclusively to 106.1 because they are the Bah Humbug station.
Which I love that.
They have guaranteed to not play any Christmas music, and I love that.
And I know some of y'all do too, because you want a little bit of Christmas, but now it's getting closer to Christmas, so a lot of stations are turning all Christmas all the time.
Makes me
106.1 The Eagle.
Ain't.
Bah humbug.
Not one single Christmas song. Spoiler alert, things going on in the world of entertainment and music tonight. College football playoff starts. Alabama and Oklahoma, they kick off at 7 tonight. Also, Sheriff Country is on CBS.
Say it like I like it.
Sheriff Country is on CBS. College basketball's on Fox. Dateline NBC is on NBC. And Inside the Enchanted Waterways, that's on Nat Geo Wild, a series premiere of that. On streaming on Netflix, season 2 of How to Ruin Love. On Apple TV, a series premiere of Born to Be Wild. Season 4 of Dora is on Paramount Plus.
Oh, you love Dora.
Dora.
He hates her.
And on Tubi, season 1 of Mo Waffles.
Well, that sounds fun. You know what I'd like? Mo Waffles.
It's spelled like it's somebody's name.
Like M-O-E?
So I wonder if it's a rapper that does nothing but rap about breakfast. I'd watch it.
It's a waffle, and he talks about his adventures.
Okay. On Saturday night prime time, Kevin Costner presents The First Christmas. That's on ABC. On CBS, the 28th Annual Family Film and TV Awards. NFL is on Fox. The Wall is on NBC. Dateline NBC. And Saturday Night Live on NBC as well. So, there's more. There's a lot of football this weekend. A lot of football, a lot of basketball, a lot of sports. So maybe everyone will leave you alone and to watch some sports over the weekend. One of the big stories in 2025 was the Coldplay Kiss Cam.
Yeah.
And the Kristen Cabot, I believe is her name, she says it wasn't like that. She says that she and her former boss, astronomer CO Andy Byron, weren't in a relationship.
Yeah, they were.
They went to the Boston area concert together. She had a bit to drink, and they simply started dancing with each other.
Now, when they found out that camera was on them, that tells me they did more than just dance at a concert.
Right. That they looked guilty. Yeah. Kristen tells the New York Times, I made a bad decision and had a couple of high noons and danced and acted inappropriately with my boss.
They were hugged up together.
It's not nothing. And I took accountability and I gave up my career for that. That's the price I chose to pay. She also says that she found out on the way to the show that her husband, who she had already separated from, would be there. That's why she tried to cover her face and move out of sight when Chris Martin started egging them on. Even though Kristen and Andy weren't together, she wanted them to be. She admits that soon after being hired in mid-2024, she started developing big feelings for him, and that those feelings had become a full-fledged crush when they attended the concert with a group of colleagues. The worst part, after they both resigned from Astronomer, they kept in touch for a bit, but have since decided not to speak to each other for the good of everyone involved. So she didn't even get a boyfriend out of the deal.
Well, I don't think all of that is true. I think they were hugged up. So something had been going on, but I may be wrong.
Well,
but
sometimes
she
you got to
at
hug
least-
up to dance. Sometimes you have to, Sheila. Depends what kind of dance you're doing.
She's taking more accountability than I've heard him take.
Yeah.
He's
absolutely.
acting like, oh, no, nothing happened. There's nothing.
Well, maybe he didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know.
He was the one pursuing it. I guarantee it.
It sounded like she was. She's the one with the crush on him.
Just like every woman who has a man that tries to take advantage of her, like that's a boss. We've all had them.
Hang on, I got to sneeze.
I thought he was looking at me like, whatever, Sheila. So, bless you. No, I'm just going to try to keep talking.
You know, you could talk about something.
I did.
No, you didn't. You talked about me sneezing.
Well, I had to do the play-by-play. There's going to be 4 of them.
Retired pro wrestler Nikki Garcia, or Nikki Bella, you may know her better, looks to be dating an athlete that's barely half her age. And I don't know why they're making a big story about this. I'm going to be a feminist here. Guys do this all the time. Why is it such a big deal for a woman to do it?
That's what I was talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by 4 sneezes.
Well, you could have kept going, Sheila.
Then I forgot what I was talking about because I was counting the sneezes.
She posted on an Instagram reel about her recent trip to Philadelphia, and it has people wondering if she's dating Eagles star Cooper DeJean, or DeJean, I'm not sure how you say his name.
Mustard?
He's 22, and she's 42.
Hey, girl.
So
would we call her a cougar?
Yes, absolutely. The reel shows a bunch of highlights of her trip, including some social outings, primo seats to the Flyers and Eagles games, but also shows her curled up in his locker. And a few seconds later, you see the two getting cozy in the club.
Wow.
Of course, you know, with her being 42, I'm sure the club she left by 9. Nikki hasn't gone public with any romantic details since her split from her husband a year ago. She says the former Dancing with the Stars pro became physically abusive.
Oh.
I didn't know she was married to one of the Dancing with the Stars people. Artem?
Oh, I remember seeing that. I was seeing that in the news.
I don't know who that is.
I was shocked because he seems he's very nice and caring from what I have seen when he's a coach.
Yeah.
To some of the stars.
But I don't
But
see.
you can't tell.
I don't see why this is the new. I can see them putting it out entertainment wise that she's dating a football player. We talk about stuff like that all the time. But the headline is, you know, half her age. But honestly, if this would have been a dude,
That wouldn't have been a headline.
there'd have been something about it.
Not a big deal. Not as big of a deal as
No.
this.
Now Bill Belichick and his woman, that's ridiculous.
Do you know when that started? When she started being interviewed, and it seemed like she was kind of mean to him.
Yeah. So, but
Even though I'm not a Belichick fan.
I'm not talking about that, Sheila. I'm talking about the age difference between the two.
But that wasn't as
We're
big of a deal.
talking about age difference right now, Sheila.
Continue, Jason.
I'm trying to take up for y'all women, and you just making it worse.
You just shut down all that stuff that sounded real good you taking up for us to where you wouldn't even let a girl talk.
I've been letting you talk, Sheila. It just wasn't making sense with what we were talking about.
You wouldn't let me finish, so you don't know what I was going to say.
Finish. Let's see.
I'm done now because I forgot what I was talking about.
Pete Davidson and his girlfriend Elise Hewitt have welcomed their first child, the couple announced on social media. Their daughter, Scotty Rose Hewitt Davidson, was born last Friday. The pair shared on Instagram with Hewitt calling her our perfect angel girl.
So what kind of daddy you think he's going to be?
You know, I hope he turns out to be. I root for Pete Davidson.
I think he'll be a caring dad.
I do too.
I hope he just straightens up a little bit.
Well, yeah. I think he has straightened up. I think he has.
I think he's been trying.
And that's all we can ask.
And that's better than not caring at all.
He's 32, she's 29, and a model. They revealed the pregnancy in July, shortly after confirming their relationship. The baby's name honors Davidson's late father, Scott Davidson, a New York City firefighter who died in the September 11th attacks, and includes Hewitt's middle name, Rose. So it's
I
a
like
good
the name
It's a
and-
good family name. They seem sweet to each other.
Maybe this girl help him have more of a calm, like, common ground, and then that he can.
Some
kinda get
women
his
do
stuff
that.
together.
Some women do calm a man down.
Oh, that's real sweet, Jason. Thanks.
I said some. CBS News will broadcast a 1-hour special titled Rob Reiner, Scenes from a Life. That is going to be on Sunday, honoring the late actor and director's decades-long impact on film and television. It's going to include emotional interviews with stars such as Kathy Bates, Annette Bening, Albert Brooks, and Michael Douglas. Viewers will also see clips and commentary on Reiner's most beloved films, When Harry Met Sally, The Princess Bride, and Stand By Me, as well as his time on All in the Family. So,
All of those are such good movies too.
Yeah.
Stand By Me is one of my favorites, and I know Stephen King wrote that. Did you know that?
yeah, I didn't know that.
And because when I first found that out, I was shocked that it was written by Stephen King.
You know, since I'm on the women's lib thing today, I learned this little nugget yesterday.
Okay.
In the reindeer world, the boy reindeers, they lose their antlers.
But the females don't.
The females don't. That means that Santa's got a bunch of ladies doing the
Because he knows
sleigh.
he can count on those girls.
Right.
They ain't out catting around, if you know what I mean.
Which, you know, which proves
What does it prove, Jason?
that it is a fantasy.
He claims these women's live and girl reindeers. That's got to be a fantasy.
Well, no, I'm just thinking, could you imagine, was that 6 reindeer
That's all women?
getting along? No.
Maybe 2.
No.
You know.
I just don't think it happened. I just don't think it
There's
happened.
people at work that are women I'd get along with.
Think how jealous they all are of Rudolph and Rudolph's nose. That's why they didn't play any reindeer games.
Well, as long as I'm Rudolph, everything would go
See, we
fine.
figured that out. Now we know why Rudolph got shunned.
Them girls being catty.
The big caddy.
Look, you got to laugh at that, ladies. That is funny.
Hey, I'm half kidding, just so you know.
I'm not. Some women are great to work with, some are not.
Christmas came early for our boy Jelly Roll. According to the Tennessean, Governor Bill Lee has pardoned the country star for 2 felony convictions for robbery and possession of crack cocaine and marijuana, both before 2010. He had served a year plus probation for the unarmed robbery charge and 8 years of court-ordered supervision for possession charge. He admits he has been jailed 40 times for other offenses, but they're no longer included on his court records. He petitioned for the pardon in 2024, noting that the charges were impeding his ability to tour globally, along with preventing him from hunting and owning a gun. The pardon does not clear Jelly's record, but it's a step in the right direction. His real name is Jason.
That explains it.
Jason Ford. I forgot his last name.
Ford, maybe?
It may be, but
something like that. But how do you feel? I mean, not feel about I like Jelly Roll.
I think Jelly Roll is an extremely changed man. I hope he keeps going in that direction.
I do too.
And people who are trying to change deserve a second chance.
I agree 100% with that.
But
I'm
I also
just
think
thinking,
that I think that needs to be for everybody, not just famous country
okay,
stars.
that's the point I was going to make. That he wouldn't let me talk because he's afraid I'm going to say something. But excuse me, I was thinking, what does being a star have to do with making him so much better than another person that we've seen in our own community that have really helped others? They've gotten sober.
Mm-hmm.
I would like them pardoned.
I think so. Well, the difference is that now Jelly Roll's got money to hire a lawyer to push that through.
And I get it. If he can't travel
do it with
worldwide, I didn't even think about that.
Well, it also, I didn't care. You know, oh, so what? You're still making plenty of money, dude. And I like Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I get you. I do
but
too.
I also
I think he's talented.
I like Jelly Roll better when he had a little weight on him. I did. I mean, and now they call him Jelly Roll. He looks like more of, Veggie Chip now.
You think he'll change his name?
No, he's pretty stuck. He's stuck with Jelly Roll now.
Stuck in it. See? He's going to be, what is it called when you're a kid actor and you can't, you're stuck in that role all your life?
Yeah.
That's Jelly.
He's pigeonholed. Jelly roll, pigeonhole. Veggie chip.
Veggie chip.
Yeah. You see those at the
They're
store?
good, actually. I like the veggie
They're okay. Depends on what.
They're not like a Ruffles.
No, they're not. Coming up next, we've got The Real Good. That's on the way. A couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 4, really, of Ask Jason. So we'll get to that. Just after this, here on Good Morning Cookeville, it's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate. Catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will feature clearing skies with colder highs only around 40. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila. We're here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:51.
We'll be talking, answering questions about Ask Jason, and it's going to be about Christmas again.
We'll be talking,
saying words.
And questions and answers. That's all coming up. Boy, I tell you, it's going to be a heck of a show.
Not all of us can be Ryan Seacrest, okay?
Not all of us can be Ryan Seacrest.
Doing radio and 50 million TV jobs. How does he keep it all straight?
I have no idea.
For those of you who are sick of him because he does everything, it is pretty amazing that he keeps it all straight. I can't even do this.
Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories and we try to find a few that are positive and uplifting, and we call it The Real Good. Massive holiday charity effort in Turlock, California recently wrapped up its mission to ensure that more than 2,000 local students had a bright Christmas morning. The Letters to Santa charity spent the season transforming a local warehouse into a gift-giving headquarters for 32 different schools. Teachers and principals acted as personal shoppers, walking through aisles of toys, clothing, and shoes, and hand-picked items for students facing difficult times. For those who lost a parent to families working multiple jobs to make ends meet, they took care of all of them. For the organizers, the goal was to provide more than just a toy under the tree. They wanted to provide the essentials for success. Once the bags were filled and tied up by volunteers, they were shipped out to hundreds of homes across the region. Charity President Betty Julian explained the mission was all about bringing stability and joy to the children who need it most. We want to make sure that every single child in our community has warm clothes to wear, has the essentials to go to school, and has some happiness. That's cool. Did you even hear any of that?
Uh-huh. They make sure that they have the toys and things they need to go to school and find happiness and all that.
Just making sure, because it looked like you drifted off and you was waving.
I wasn't drifting off. I was smiling.
You smiling and waving at people.
Uh-huh.
All A local charity group in southeast Idaho is making sure that every child who wished for a skateboard this year is going to get one under the Christmas tree.
Skateboard under the Christmas tree.
There you go, Sheila. Playing along. Through the annual holiday partnership, the group Skate Idaho just donated 29 custom skateboards to kids in Pocatello and Idaho Falls.
Never heard of Pocatello. Fun to say, though.
Working alongside groups like Angel Tree and Toys for Tots, Skate Idaho made it their mission to fulfill every single request they received this season. It was a true team effort with a local skate shop and a credit union stepping up to help assemble and deliver the boards just in time for Christmas. But before the organizers, this isn't just about the gear. It's about giving kids a healthy outlet and sense of belonging. As founder Dave Van Eaton explained, the reward is seeing the confidence it builds in kids. This is about more than just skateboards. It's about giving kids a sense of community, confidence, and joy. Seeing their excitement reminds us why we do it every year. That is too cool. To Skate Idaho and to the Letters to Santa charity, y'all are real good.
It's time for the 4th edition this week of Ask Jason.
All right, let's get it done.
The reason we say 4th, we did miss one day. All right, because I didn't want them to think we were confused.
Yeah.
This is about Christmas.
Again?
I know, we had one the other day about it. You'll do good, though. You got all 3 of them right.
Yeah, I got lucky.
You're not feeling it today.
I'm not. I was up late. I didn't get home till 11.
You were up
After the ball
early
game.
and out late, but you
Yeah.
were working. It's not like you were
Right, I went out partying.
right because you're too old for
Oh,
that.
too damn old.
3% of people surveyed said they will do this on Christmas Day. What is it? It's something I would be done with. I'm done with now. But not
3%.
3%
On Christmas Day.
on Christmas Day.
Finish their Christmas shopping.
Yes. What in the world?
I've done that.
Christmas Day?
Absolutely.
What's open for you to
Well,
shop?
Walmart used to be open on Christmas Day. And there were some other little stores, too.
That's totally waiting for the last minute. That's not even Christmas Eve.
I mean, and the gas station is always an option.
You got in trouble with buying gifts at a gas
I
station.
did. Yeah.
When it comes to shopping during the holidays,
You know what? Now with Buc-ee's.
is it open Christmas Day?
Well, of course it's. I'm
No,
sure
they got
it
some
is.
good gifts there.
Now, I mean, you might as well wait.
Okay, when it comes to shopping during the holidays, pay
When
attention.
it comes to shopping during the holidays.
6% of people surveyed admitted to doing this. What is it? Something you would never do.
Something I would never do.
Combine work and the holidays.
Combine work and the holidays. Take off a bunch.
Because
Fake being sick to take
yes,
off. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no,
He's
I'd
sick
never
and
do
I
that.
say you need to get rest. He won't even take off when he's sick.
No.
Yeah, fake
Last
it.
thing I ever want to be accused of is being sorry and no account. My pa used to say that about people, and I just bothers me to death. I'll be anything but lazy.
Are you one of these people that when you're sick, you don't hurt all over and can't hardly move?
Yeah.
Whew. I don't need to be driving when I'm like that. I get dizzy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, fake an illness. Your last question.
I don't think I've ever faked an illness.
I haven't either.
Maybe in like elementary school, I tried.
I haven't even. They thought I was one time but it was anxiety, and I would get a nervous stomach, and my tummy would hurt, like before tests and stuff. And they thought I was faking it, but I wasn't. I'd get all worked up, even as a little kid.
That's odd. I haven't ever known you to get worked up before. She never gets worked up at home.
I don't know why. When I take this puppy out, she piddles.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I know that's what you're thinking. Last question, Jason. Last question of the year.
Oh my gosh, I got to get it right.
It's a lot of pressure.
Oh my gosh, I can't
I
handle
hope
it.
I didn't make you have a nervous tummy.
I can't handle it. No, it would take a lot more than that to get me a nervous tummy.
I wish I had your wiring. That didn't sound good. I'm wired crazy. 10% of people surveyed say they have bought a Christmas present at this place. What is it?
Oh, gas station.
Yes! Oh my gosh, you just talked about that.
Yeah, gas station.
And Buc-ee's would be considered a gas station.
It would, and they've got some good stuff in
They got
there.
great stuff. I mean, they really do.
Apparently, every time I go now, I have to buy bracelets for Josie.
They got good dog stuff.
Did I show you the picture of her with all of her bracelets on?
Yes.
I mean,
It took up that whole girl's arm.
She's
2 years old.
she had as many bracelets on her as an 80s rock band.
She did. She did. It was kind of up
Remember
to
that?
her
They
elbow.
always wear. I mean,
I'd wear those jelly bracelets, all of them. I wanted to look just like those rock singers.
and I showed Sheila the set of rings I got her.
I wanted those rings.
Even though I was told not to get her anything for Matthias's birthday.
Oh, she won't understand why she's not getting something. She's
That's right.
2. I think it's fine, Jason.
It was like $15.
It's fine.
It's worth it.
Totally worth it.
And then while everybody else is following the rules of not getting her anything,
You'll be the favorite. Totally worth it.
number one grandpa. Coming up, Jacob Benson will be in here from Upper Cumberland Reporter. A lot of high school basketball going on. Jacob called both Tech games last night, too. So we'll talk to him about all the high school and Tech as well. That's coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville. We'll be right back.
TRN News.
A man has been hospitalized with serious injuries after a shooting Thursday night in Fraser, according to Memphis police. Officers responded to Delwood Avenue around 9:30 p.m. and found the victim, who was taken to the hospital. Police say no suspects have been identified. And Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has granted a pardon to country music star Jelly Roll as part of a clemency action for 33 people. The pardon comes after the Tennessee Board of Parole highlighted his rehabilitation, country community outreach, and work helping people struggling with addiction and incarceration. Jelly Roll, who broke into the country music industry with his 2023 album Whitstable Chapel and songs like Need a Favor, says the pardon will help him expand his touring and faith-based outreach abroad. He has won multiple CMT awards, a CMA award, and earned Grammy nominations. While the pardon does not erase his convictions, it restores certain rights and makes travel easier, an important factor for the artist's future work. I'm Brady Hopkins.
Number one for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Unexpected reactions to smart financial decisions brought to you by feedthepig.org.
Well, I finally did it. I improved my credit score.
You're kidding, right?
No.
How are we supposed to be the bad boys of electro-synth pop if you're out there being responsible? The band is about to be discovered. This is our year.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while now.
You think anyone in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was worried about their credit score?
I never really thought that.
Of course they weren't. Rock stars aren't supposed to think about that kind of stuff. We're supposed to think about how many guitars we've smashed, write aggressively sensitive power ballads, start questionable fashion trends, tragically break up and blame creative differences.
All right. I thought maybe it was time to take control of my finances, you know? Start using a budget. Get out of debt. Set some goals.
A budget? Debt? Set some goals? Listen, I knew that we'd have our creative differences, but I was hoping they'd involve a little more scandal.
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
A woman in Dyer County who killed her husband and shot her adult son before crashing into a semi on the highway has died, the sheriff's office said Thursday. 60-year-old Sherry Darlene Linden shot her husband while he slept and seriously injured her 24-year-old son. She then intentionally collided with an 18-wheeler in what authorities say was an apparent suicide attempt. Linden had recently undergone surgery and was reportedly dealing with anxiety, night terrors, and sleep problems, which investigators are reviewing as they continue to look into this tragic situation. Authorities say a major human trafficking investigation in Smithville has led to 2 arrests.
Fox 17 in Nashville says 4 juveniles were smuggled into the country and forced to work at Chabalita's restaurant and market to pay off cartel debts. Joshua Hernandez Morales and Marcelino Diaz de Sena were arrested after a girl says she escaped and called police. Firearms and evidence also allegedly seized. The children are now in state custody.
That is Jack Crumley reporting. I'm Brady Hopkins, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. The Highway Patrol has charged a Brooklyn, New York man with vehicular homicide following a 4-vehicle crash on I-40 in Putnam County last week. According to the arrest report for 54-year-old Huang Yisong, troopers suspect distracted driving may have caused the crash near mile marker 277. 31-year-old Kerry Smith was killed when his tractor-trailer rear-ended Yisong's empty tour bus that had crashed into the rear of another tractor-trailer. Investigators believe Yisong was watching a video or using his phone, which resulted in the crash. Yisong is due in court January 12th. Sales tax tax numbers from Putnam County showing a positive trend. According to Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter, Putnam County and its 4 municipalities collected $5.6 million in taxes last month compared to $5.3 million the same time last year. As typically the case, Cookeville accounted for the largest amount of sales tax revenue. Businesses in the city collected $4.2 million, a 4.7% increase over the same period last year. Crossville and Monterey are among 16 Tennessee Main Street and downtown communities that are recipients of more than $4.3 million in downtown improvement grants. The funding supports facade and streetscape improvements within each community's downtown corridor. According to a press release Thursday, Crossville will receive $300,000, while Monterey will receive $240,000. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will feature clearing skies with colder highs only around 40. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here, live in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 707.
These guys, both of them, Jason and Jacob, had a long night last night. Jacob Benson with Upper Cumberland Reporter. You called both games.
Sure did.
Yeah, men's and women's for tech.
Great Frank Harrell was with me as well.
Yes.
Yeah, Harold.
Frank Harrell.
Frank Harrell.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a history Frank has here in the Upper Cumberland. We love him.
He's got some great stories there on the broadcast.
Yeah,
Makes it a lot of fun. So it's he sees a lot of things that I don't see out there as well, which is always good. But no, it's I had some tea the whole game, so that helps. A little bit of honey in there.
Yeah.
Try to extend the vocal cords a little bit.
It gets rough, especially when you get excited.
And those are two good games.
Absolutely. I got there in time to watch most of the women's game, and it was Cam Matthews is ridiculous,
goodness.
34 points last night.
Yeah, her previous career high was 16, which she set earlier this season against Jackson State, and she had that in the first half with 8:52 to play. And so then she cooled off a little bit. She had 16 at halftime and then just went ballistic in the second half. I mean, when you've got a team that Reagan Grimes, your leading scorer, she has 2 points and goes over 10 from the floor. and then everybody else is in double digits and you still win by 13 or whatever it was, that's a pretty good win right there. And then Grimes, tip of the cap to her, she still had 10 rebounds and 4 assists. Wasn't able to get the offense going, but it was doing everything
played hard.
else. Yeah.
It's something been real interesting in watching the women's games at Tech. If one of them's off, there's a next one.
Yep.
It's not like, oh well, our star player isn't scoring, we're going to lose. It's just another star player.
Well, it's such a solid team effort. I mean, they okay, you're off. I got you back. You know.
And then the men, my boy Danny Pounds putting on another show last night. That kid is really fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
He is really good. That's a very athletic post player. And he's going up against 7-footers all night long, too.
7-footers.
Yeah. Now, 2 of them are listed as forwards, and so he kind of ate up the other 2. That
number 30, he airballed a dunk. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. He airballed a dunk. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I forgot. Louds was his name. Yeah, Elliot Louds was his name, and he goes up for a dunk. I mean, it should have gone in.
Right.
I don't know how but he never touched the rim.
Yeah. I don't.
He airballed a dunk. This kid did.
And Danny, he kind of had his way with him down low. Now, when Adata was in there, that's a big old dude. He was 7 foot, 270 pounds. Now he also took a flop that was a little bit ridiculous. It was claiming that it should have been a charge on Danny, but it was not. Yeah, I mean, he's another career high for him. He had 22 points and knocking down free throws, 14 of 17 from the line. I mean, it's just so good this season so far, and he's starting to become that go-to guy as well. He's so athletic down in the post and so powerful with how he plays. He's not the tallest post player. He's only 6'8", so he's playing down low, kind of in that power forward spot, and he can step out and knock down a couple of jumpers if he needs to. And this team, you can see they're starting to really come together.
They are.
And knock down some shots.
Well, I heard you talking to Coach post game, and he mentioned that. You know that. You'd mentioned that to him, and he's absolutely. Because they've always had this talent. They're a talented bunch of guys. They are an athletic bunch of guys, but with basketball you do have to gel, and it seems like that's coming along.
Yeah, and that was kind of his message. He was like, we may not have gotten the wins in those first few games of the season, and slow start just in terms of the wins, but it's been there. They've had close losses in a lot of those games, with the exception of Kentucky and Georgia, and so they've been really close to it. Well, now they've kind of figured it out. They've won 3 games in a row against 3 pretty good basketball teams, and they get UT Martin on Saturday to try to continue it. So it's right. He talked about that too. He goes, we start conference play, and of course we get 2 of the top teams in conference play to start the season with SEMO and then UT Martin. Well, they got the win against SEMO, and we'll see what they can do against the Skyhawks.
Wasn't just like they won by a couple of points. It was an 11-point.
Yeah, they dominated the second half.
Yeah, dominated.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
that's how we like it.
It was fantastic. It's such a fun brand of basketball too. It was just both men's and women's fun to watch.
It started defensively. SEMO was getting a lot to go offensively in the first half, and then a few adjustments made defensively for the Golden Eagles, and they really turned it on in the second half, able to force a lot of turnovers.
I didn't hear what Coach said about defense, but it looked like whatever SEMO was going to run and be good at, Tech took it away. Whatever that offense that SEMO runs,
and that's a very athletic group, and so they want to get out and run. And then they got Almodovar, who comes off the bench, who is he transferred from NAIA. I actually had a buddy who called a lot of his games from St. Francis in Indiana, and he's that number 10, and he could move, and he's only 6'3", but he could get up there, he could shoot the basketball, and they were able to slow him down, especially cutting through the lane. I think that's the biggest thing. If you can get them off their cuts through the lane and create that separation and not allow them to create that separation, they did a good job doing that. And Coach Pelfrey talked about it. He said he thought they played good defense all game long. They finally got the offense going in the second half.
Yeah, it's hard to get shots to fall there. They had some great looks, some great shots. The shots just weren't falling. Anyway, and then Saturday, tomorrow, another doubleheader. It's UT Martin. It's the Ugly Sweater doubleheader. It's also Upper Cumberland Day, so you can get in for only $5.
And come out. I mean, these 2 teams are playing really good basketball right now. I mean, the women, they're 8-2 on the year. They've been playing really good basketball all year long, and they just keep getting better and better. It's a fairly young group with some good seniors around them as well. And then the men's team, they've figured it out. 3 wins in a row now. A win against SEMO is a really, really good win.
Deal.
And they're looking
OVC
for 4 in a row.
champions last year.
Yeah, so it's absolutely, it's going to be beautiful weather. So come out and enjoy some good basketball too.
Yeah, and there's lots of other stuff going on too on Saturday. But do come out and support Tech. And here's another reason why: it's not just the players. and I'm sure you noticed this, everybody involved with that's working so hard. The dance team, the cheerleaders, the concession people, the ticket takers, everybody. And it takes a lot to make that happen. And they all take it seriously, and they're all doing the very best job. I mean, the very best.
A lot of pride. Yeah.
That's it. They do have a lot of pride in what they're doing. So it's not just the basketball team that you're supporting. You're supporting a lot of other things going on at Tennessee Tech.
I'm sure they'll have a lot of stuff for the kids to do as well. They normally do. I think last Saturday they had face painting and balloons going on, so they may have something like that coming up on tomorrow as well. So,
dude, that candy cane game they played at halftime, that was almost an impossible thing. They had a string and they had two kids and they were trying to throw a candy cane and get it to hook.
They're only about 2 feet away. They weren't super far away from it.
No, but those candy canes are so light.
Not easy. Yeah.
You couldn't do it. Well, finally, the kid was on his last one. And he got it to go on. And I didn't realize that everybody else in the stadium was as involved in it as I was until he hit it. And everybody was like, "Ray!" It was so fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. We'll get into some high school basketball next. There's games going on in Florida. There's games going on everywhere, and then we got some big ones tonight, and we'll get to that here in just a little bit with Jacob Benson from Upper Cumberland Reporter on the way. It's Good Morning Cookeville live in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
It's a Killer Bees New Year's Eve with the Country Giant. Two big shows, 7 and 10 p.m. December 31st at the Putnam County Convention Center. Tickets are available at killerbees.com or find out more at countrygiant.com. It's a whole big, giant extravaganza. You can do the show or dinner and the show. Champagne packages and more are available. Join us as we laugh in the new year with comedian Killer Bees and special guest Lee Harden and Eddie from the Holler.
Y'all, my wife has a tattoo of a hickey. And it's one of those expensive tattoos that moves around. I'll come in from a road trip, it'll be on the other side.
The Late Show includes a midnight 2026 celebration with hats and tiaras, party favors, and the champagne toast at midnight. Don't miss a Killer Bees New Year's Eve at the Putnam County Convention Center. For tickets and information, killerbees.com. That's BEAZ.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you. Through every storm, every alert, I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country. Sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecast or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with the Indy here in the Willow Window Studio.
Sorry, is Sheila disease catchy?
you know, Sheila, it's the last Friday of the year that we're doing, and I was looking in my bucket of give-a-dams.
Yeah, and they're busted?
Couldn't find any?
None. 0 in there. So here we are.
The only
Brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you, Elevate, for trusting us, and I hope you'll be back in January. Now, the one who really does give it his all, Jacob Vincent, Upper
Absolutely,
Cumberland
yes.
reporter.
Yeah.
Can you live up to that?
Calling college games yesterday, back to high school today, man. I'm glad you love this.
Absolutely.
I'm glad this is your thing.
That's what I've wanted to do for a
Y'all have to
while.
love it to work as long and hard.
it's hard.
That's long days.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, I started out, and fortunately in high school we had the radio station, TV station, and everything. So I've been doing it since then, and I kind of decided, I'm not going to be good enough to play sports at any level after college or anything like that. So why not talk about them? So
Absolutely,
we've been
man.
doing it ever since.
Living your dream. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
This afternoon at 5:30, it's Pickett County traveling to Lenore City. Tell us about that. That'll be on YouTube with the Upper Cumberland Reporter main UCR page as well.
Yep.
And on Hub Plus.
Yeah, so that's they're taking part in the Hammer Hardwood Classic, which is a tournament out in East Tennessee. And there's a few different schools out there that host them. There's different brackets, so there's a lot of teams involved. Stone Memorial was in the same bracket, and then they moved out, and probably because there was a chance that Pickett and Stone Memorial would play for the 3rd time already this season. So they moved that around, but the bracket that they're playing in is just absolutely loaded with really good girls basketball teams. So it's a chance for Pickett County to kind of see what they're made of. They've struggled at times this season. They've played a really good schedule, though, especially being a 1A team, and that continues playing Lenore City now coming up tonight. So we'll have a chance for a win tonight against Lenore City, and then we'll see what they can do the rest of the weekend. But they're going to get 3 games no matter what, and then we'll have the boys as well. We'll have them on Saturday, and then Monday we'll have both of them coming up.
There's, I guess this is the season for all these tournaments, these holiday tournaments. What's going on in Florida? That's where Noah is,
That's
right?
a great question. And I say that because Noah was all prepared to do, I think it was 3 games yesterday, and then everything gets moved around. They get pushed back, and they're actually starting today, supposed to, at 9 a.m.
Oh,
so
really?
He's down there, and he'll be starting games at 9 in the morning here in just a little bit.
What Upper Cumberland?
Jackson County and Upperman are both down there. Both boys and girls are down there, and we've got coverage of all their games. Jackson County boys played yesterday, so did the girls. Upperman girls played yesterday, so did the boys. And for Upperman, they're down a couple of players. Lofton Crouch and Ty Cobb didn't play yesterday.
Well, I saw that when they were showing all the top scores, and it's normally Ty Cobb.
Right.
And then there's everybody else. But Ty Cobb wasn't listed. I thought there's no way that Ty Cobb played because he would have scored 1,000,000 points.
Yeah, no, he got hurt in that game against Memphis Business Academy on Saturday and toughed it out in that game, and then just smartly deciding to hold him out of this one because, I mean, these games don't matter at all.
Yeah.
They've been down going to Disney World for the last few days, and now they're playing some basketball. So it's mainly just to kind of see kind of keep you fresh throughout the holiday break. And so they're just going to see what they can do. Jackson County played a really good Windermere prep team on the boys' side yesterday and fell in that game. And then the girls apparently for Upperman play a team today that has won every single one of their games or their last 3 games by 50 or more points. So it may be an interesting one today for the Lady Bees down in Florida. So that's always fun in these holiday tournaments because you really never know what kind of team you're going to face on the other side.
So maybe this team that's beating everybody by 50, maybe they're just in a terrible deal.
It could be.
Or,
I mean, it really could be.
Or they're the Harlem Globetrotters.
One or the other.
Okay.
And the way the Lady Bees play, I'm going to guess it's going to be closer to the first one, just because you can't beat the Bees by 50. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't matter how good you are, just the way that they play, you can't score that many points.
I got you.
And so it'll be interesting to see what Upperman can do in that basketball game. And then, of course, Jackson County will be playing today as well. So we'll have 2 broadcasts down there, depending on where they're at, because they're in 2 different spots. And then, of course, we'll have ours coming up at 5:30 tonight over in East Tennessee as well.
Once these tournaments are over, and there's 2 of them. It seemed like I was reading about a few more that are going on.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Cookeville's down in Tampa.
Okay.
The Cookeville boys are down in Gatlinburg. So there's teams all over the place, and we try to cover as much as we can.
Yeah, but when you spread out like that all over the world, it's hard to do.
And then that'll continue after the Christmas holiday as well, starting the day after Christmas and then going for the next few days. And then it'll start to get back into a more normal schedule after the first of the year, and they'll start to get back into their district games and have your normal Tuesday, Friday schedule. So these next few weeks are all the holiday tournaments, which are always really fun to try to keep track of and do games for.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, do these matter that much?
No, not really. And we kind of say that is a lot on our show, especially for the rankings. Now, unless it's down in Sparta, they've got the Frank's Christmas Shootout, and on the girls' side, they've got some really good teams in there, and we know what those teams are made of. It's a lot of Tennessee teams and a lot of really good Tennessee teams. York is in there, White County's in there, but then Dyersburg is in there, South Gibson is in there, Mount Juliet is as well. We have seen those teams, and so we kind of know what they're made of, and so we can put a little more stock into that one.
Gotcha.
But they don't matter in terms of postseason play.
Right.
So no, these games don't matter in terms of that, other than just overall record.
Well, it's probably a great way to see some offenses, defenses, some different styles that maybe you don't see around here.
And that's the biggest thing in playing these tournaments is it's kind of mid-season and try to prepare you for when you make it to a district tournament and a region tournament, and then eventually the state tournament is so you're ready on short rest to turn around and play a team that you haven't had a whole week or a few days to prepare for. You've only had about 12 hours. And so that's kind of how these coaches use them. They kind of prepare like it's a state tournament. All right, we got another team, another really good basketball team coming up, going to play our game and see what we can do.
With Livingston coming back in play, and I know we talked about this last week, not a lot of practice time, not a lot of gelling together, not a lot of knowing who's going to even get to play. How are they doing? The guys that are playing?
I got to see them a couple of times this week already, playing at Watertown and DeKalb County. It's a ton of freshmen, and they look like freshmen out there, but they're fun to watch. They haven't gotten a win yet, but I mean, it's going to be a process this year. I mean, they got 10 freshmen on the roster, and a lot of them play. And Coach Kennard does a really good job there with Livingston Academy, and the type of offense they run is a fun one. They can move the ball around. They can shoot the basketball. Defensively, they're going to struggle a little bit just because they don't have the physicality. They haven't been in the weight room like some of these other teams. I mean, there's a lot of, Craig mentioned it on the broadcast, there's a lot of 13 and 14-year-olds out there playing against 17 and 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a struggle for these Wildcats this season, but a great opportunity for them as well to get the varsity experience, and it's only going to make them better on down the road.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I didn't fear they would have the best of seasons, but it's I'm rooting for the boys who are on the team.
And there's still some really talented freshmen on there.
Oh, yeah.
They've been fun to watch.
Livingston's always been a school that cranks out talented basketball players. And a great place to go watch high school basketball. It's one of my favorite gyms in the Upper Cumberland.
Now, the bleachers aren't my favorite. Those are probably my least favorite bleachers in the Upper Cumberland, just because
the gym's so good.
No, the gym is great, but just walking up the bleachers feels like you're going to fall through. But
a little bit, yeah. Yeah, they're old school, though.
They are. They absolutely
But you walk in that gym, it smells like high school gym.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
looks like high school gym.
It's a cool place to do a game from.
Yeah, like they could have filmed Hoosiers there.
I don't know about that.
Well,
I don't know if we'll go that far.
I love it. You're talking about his
college football playoff starts tonight. You got Alabama and
I'll be locked into that one.
Oklahoma. I'll be watching that.
Obviously, the winner of that getting to play the Hoosiers in the Rose Bowl. So it's going to be a lot of crimson in the Rose Bowl this year.
Gross amount of crimson.
Oh, I'm hoping. I've got a really good buddy who's a Sooners fan, so I'd love for them to win the first game, but then he's dead to me coming up in the Rose Bowl. So
you're dead to me.
It'll be Alabama.
It would always be fun to beat Alabama.
It's
going
to be Alabama.
I'd be fine with that. That's great. He actually he texted and said he was on the flight this morning he's going to the game.
Oh, really?
And he was sitting next to Ty Simpson's parents on the plane.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Ty
pretty cool.
Simpson's
You know
parents. I would have asked for another seat.
They were just kind of chatting. He goes, and his mom mentioned that, oh, yeah, our son's on the team. He goes, oh, what position does he play? Oh, he's the quarterback.
Oh, man, he should have said, and what's his name?
Yeah, right.
Does he?
Who's that?
Oh, does he start? You know, I
would have been rude to those parents.
I would have been extremely rude. I would have been not that they would have known, but in my head.
Hey, Tech took care of the Skyhawks earlier this year,
That's
and
right.
I'll see if the Sooners can take care of them.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sooners going to take care of the Skyhawks. It's going to be a good game, though. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I do think Bama wins.
Two offenses that aren't
Bama
very
wins
good
by
right
10
now,
tonight.
You go by 10, you think?
Bama wins by 10 tonight.
Okay. That'd be a good win.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just excited to see what Indiana's defense can do against either of those teams. So.
Yeah. But I say it'll be Bama, Indiana be the next
That's
one.
fine with me.
Are there any other tonight?
I don't know if there are any.
I think
other
that's the
tonight.
only one
I
tonight.
think that's the only one tonight.
And then
they try to space them out pretty good.
And then there's some more bowl games I think on Saturday. But I don't know what those bowl games are. I haven't been paying attention
here in a second.
I've been putting all my focus on giving other teams hell at Hooper Evelyn.
Yeah, no other at least first round playoff games tonight. Tomorrow, Miami and Texas A&M play. Tulane and Ole Miss play. So those two are tomorrow. So are Oregon and James Madison. So a lot of them.
I'm a big Tulane fan tomorrow, even though I know they're going to lose by 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Well, and then
probably.
of course we're not going to be broadcasting until in January. So Music City Bowl's happening on the 30th.
Yeah.
On the 30th.
Yeah.
So you're not excited about that at all, are you?
No.
Did Tennessee get put in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Always. No,
They always. Yeah.
It doesn't make
Well,
sense.
it
It doesn't
ju-
make sense for Tennessee. It doesn't make sense for Nashville. It doesn't make sense. They're cutting out so many tax dollars by putting Tennessee in the trashy Music City Bowl, in their trashy little stadium.
Oh my goodness.
Send us someplace anywhere else. Hell, send us to Memphis. I'd rather go to Memphis.
There are some people excited about it. Not everybody's like Jason, so I just want to let y'all know about
Who are they
it.
playing? I haven't even.
Illinois.
Oh.
I know, right? Is there
there's going to be a lot at
is
that
there a
one at least. But
stinkier bowl game than Tennessee versus Illinois at the Music City Bowl?
a lot of orange.
A lot of
Hey,
orange.
just take care of the Illini like we did earlier this year.
Doesn't even matter anymore.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
That's what stinks about the bowl games now is
Yeah.
they're just
We should
meaningless.
send them all dressed up as clowns and just see what happens.
They might play better.
I'd watch
You know?
that. I'd watch that.
Hey, it'd match the Titan Stadium.
It sure would.
So
yeah, somebody's got to win.
Somebody does.
Wait, wouldn't it be the Vols? May be the first Tennessee team to win it.
I would.
Nissan Stadium.
I would bet Illinois takes it a little more serious than Tennessee does.
I'm going to say that they will.
Just because Tennessee's they're looking to make the college football playoff. Illinois is as well, but
are they?
Not as seriously.
Right, like it'd be neat if they made it. Tennessee's like, we better make it next year. Heupel's done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's not the same
Hey,
thing.
you're a Big Ten guy, so tell me about Tennessee's new defensive coordinator. Yes, I know we're going over on time. No, I don't care.
He was really, really good for Ohio State.
I know
when he was
he's
there.
good
Now,
for Ohio
obviously,
State.
Penn State was a little bit different, but he's kind of been the guy that's just he gets the job done. So I don't really get the. I guess the vitriol, if you want to call it that, of making the hire. And again, he's taken over for Tim Banks, who just couldn't figure out how to coach a defense. So it can only get better, you would
That's
think.
what I thought. I actually saw people on Vol Twitter yesterday mad that Texas got Will Muschamp.
Yeah, I thought that was
And they're like,
interesting.
did we not even call Will Muschamp? I'm like, well, I hope the hell not.
I thought that was interesting. And I mean, Jim Knowles just helped win a national title 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
why would we want washed up Will Muschamp?
Yeah.
Who badmouthed Tennessee his entire life. Why would we want that guy?
Yeah.
That's toxic. I'm so happy we didn't get him.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I actually saw people, we should have gotten Will Muschamp. Why? Because you knew his name? You knew his name. That's the only reason you wanted him.
Yeah.
People are idiots sometimes.
I mean, Ohio State had one of the most dominant runs in
Yeah.
history last year. And I mean, I know the offense was really good, but the defense didn't allow anybody to score
Right,
either. So
yeah.
it's
Now the drawback, or they're saying it's a drawback, is that it takes a few seasons to get this defense where it needs to
and
be.
that kind of makes sense. And because if I remember right, he brings a lot of pressure and a lot of blitzes. And so that they'll have to kind of learn that a little bit as well. So it may take a season or two, but again, I would think it's still going to be better than what you had. Your
look,
base defense is going to be better.
Here's the thing: is that with Tennessee's offense, a marginal defense puts us at 9-10 wins
Exactly.
and
You just need some resistance on
maybe
the
not
other
next
side.
year. That 9-team SEC thing is stupid.
Hey, at least you guys are finally up with the times.
I don't know why we're doing that. We didn't have to. That's
because the Big Ten was doing
Yeah,
it.
screw y'all. Who cares? I mean, y'all had it easy for years, and now we just made it harder on ourselves.
When we had the East Division and the West Division, that was the silliest thing in the world because you had Ohio State, Michigan, and Penn State all in the East. and
Right.
Indiana was always bad, but of course we're in the East, and it's like,
Right.
okay, we're never going to get
Yeah,
a win. And
exactly.
they finally got rid of that, but that was ridiculous whenever it was East-West.
And then the SEC just said that we can have as many scholarship players as you guys now too.
That may be interesting.
So, watch your roster. We're coming with that NIL money. What about Utah? Did you see what they're doing? $500 million that has been invested private equity into the
it's like
athletic.
51% or 49%.
49%. They own 49% of Utah
The athletic department.
Unreal. $500 million. So watch out for Utah the next few years.
Hey,
they'll be.
It works.
It's a whole new world, and it ain't just Alabama anymore.
Not anymore.
Now everybody can cheat like
Indiana
Alabama.
is out there
Indiana
now.
can cheat like Alabama now.
That's right.
It's legal.
That's right.
Well, Jacob, man, thanks for being here.
Yep, thank you
Appreciate
guys.
it. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window studio. Thank you, Sheila,
For what?
for letting us talk about sports.
Well, I brought up the Music City Bowl, but I was
That's right. You did bring up the Music City Bowl. Good job, Sheila.
There's nobody after Jacob if he wants to stay and y'all can continue to talk. I actually like Jacob.
All right. It's Good Morning Cookeville.
I question.
Here in the Willow Window studio. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Report. CEO of the Chicago Bears, Kevin Warren, penned an open letter to Bears fans on Wednesday stating that they are still searching for a new site for a new stadium, including outside of Illinois. Warren said in the letter that they are looking at many different places, including Northwest Indiana. The Bears purchased an Arlington Park property for $197 million in 2023 before negotiations about property taxes stalled the building of the new stadium. The Ohio Bobcats football team fired their head coach Brian Smith on Wednesday for cause. Ohio states that Smith was engaging in serious professional misconduct and participating in activities that reflect unfavorably on the university. Smith went 8-4 this past season in his first year as head coach. His lawyer said they are disputing the grounds for cause termination. The Miami Dolphins are benching quarterback Tua Tagovailoa and starting Quinn Ewers on Sunday against the Bengals. Tagovailoa was 6 for 10 for 65 yards and an interception in 3 quarters against the Steelers, where the Dolphins saw their playoff hopes dashed. Tua has thrown a career-high 15 interceptions in 14 games this season. Join us today on UCR's the Upperman Bees and Lady Bees, and Jackson County Blue Devils and Lady Blue Devils are in action down in Florida. Noah McKay will have all the action from the Orlando area in Florida on the main UCR Facebook page and YouTube channel throughout the day. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here. We're in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate.
Today is Look for an Evergreen Day.
They're everywhere.
They smell so good.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't have a real Christmas tree. Did you have a tradition of doing that when you were growing
Yeah,
up?
when I was little, we would go buy a live Christmas tree, one that had the root ball on it, and we'd put it in this tub, and then every year we'd plant the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And they're still at my mom and dad's house. They're ginormous now.
Pet.
So like the Christmas tree I had when I was in 3rd grade.
You know which one it is?
I know which one it is.
It's still growing at your parents' house.
Massive.
Yeah, we would always cut one down. And then we stopped doing that and got an artificial one for a little bit. But it was a good tradition.
Well, Christmas has been all messed up with us. My grandkids were here for that week that I was off. And so we
was through Thanksgiving.
Right. But we had Christmas then.
Yeah.
Because, they're going to have Christmas at their house and where they belong. They need to come down the steps and see the Christmas tree and open with their parents and make their own memories together as a family. So I ain't mad about that.
But Papa made his own memories with them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we had a week of Christmas. But and then my mom is having some surgery on Monday, and she can't be around people because we're all sickly. Yeah. And they don't need her sick for that. So I'm not even going to have Christmas with my mom and dad until the 28th.
So after Christmas.
But this weekend on Sunday is Matthias's birthday. So we're having birthday, then busy. But it's all messed up because we're not at not any point in this whole Christmas are we having a traditional Christmas thing. There's no big family get together.
I love that you found a way to get it done, though, and everybody gets to celebrate somehow, some way. But excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Wish your mom good health on that. So,
She's
but
gonna be fine.
It's more dangerous when you are around people, and then if you get sick during a surgery, your resistance are down anyway.
Right.
So.
They just didn't want to have to delay anything, and by the way, she's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's not. It's going to be fine. No worries or anything.
It's better to keep her healthy and away from you sickly people.
Right. Well, then the grandbabies had been sick, so they were going to come tomorrow, and they were going to go to the basketball game, and but little Josie, she still had a little bit of a fever, so they're going to give it a beat, and then hope to be here Sunday for his birthday party.
I know you were excited about that with the ugly sweater doubleheader.
Yeah, because they would have had fun at that, and that would have been a really good time, and they enjoyed it last time that they came. They had a blast. And they got all decked out in their tech gear.
Tech games are fun.
They are. So, it's just, I'm having a very non-traditional Christmas season, and I don't hate it.
He does not love Christmas except for the grandbabies.
That's the best part. Once they got their gifts, I don't really care about anything else. I don't.
They're the reason you have fun, are the kids,
Me and Donna weren't going to get each other anything, but I was on Amazon and I saw a couple of things that she had said through the year that she would like to have.
Get it.
And I went ahead and got it. And I'm going to give it to her, but not as a Christmas present. That way I'm still on I didn't get you a Christmas present. I just saw this and thought you needed it.
You just like breaking rules no matter what it is.
I don't like rules. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's a think outside the box, not have rules.
I don't like them, and you know, a lot of times it pans out okay.
Plus, I know you like to have brownie points.
I do like to have brownie points.
Yeah. Well, honey, remember that time I did this for you?
It's marriage equity.
Yeah,
is what it is. And so you give a little to get a little. It's, you know.
It's pretty darn good, though, saying I didn't get a Christmas.
I didn't.
And then actually getting her something.
And it makes it easier for me. That way I don't have to wrap it.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that. I go, hey, I saw this and thought you might need it.
She'll love that.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell him now. Donna's probably not listening.
She ain't watching.
Friends, don't
She
tell
gets
him.
enough of me at home.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Tim's watching.
Those are her words.
Yeah, I get enough of you.
I get enough of you home. I can see you live every day.
Tim don't say that, but I'm sure he's thinking it.
He's thinking it.
Shh, don't make Tim evil like you.
He's not. It's not evil. That's.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
It's just facts.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah.
It's like saying you got 11 team fouls. I didn't know that was bad. I didn't know that was bad.
Unspoken word,
Yeah,
unspoken
You
rule.
men's basketball coaches need to grow a spine if that's what's really bothering you. I don't think Kim Roseman would care.
No, because she wouldn't have 11 fouls against her.
She might.
Well, she might against her.
Yeah, she might.
Taking up for her team. That's why
right.
we like you, Kim.
It's Saturday tomorrow. Some just a plethora of things going on.
yeah.
One, get up early, head to Sparta, go to Freedom Pond. Their basement sale starts at 9. At 11, it's at Fort Lincoln at Cookeville. It is the Santa Sasquatch event. Sleighs and what's
Reindeer games.
Sasquatch and Sleighs, I think is the name of the events.
Well,
By much.
Sasquatch Santa, but I don't know. They probably.
No, they haven't. They named the event. I think it's Sleighs and Sasquatch or Sasquatch and Sleighs. Anyway, it's on Facebook.
It's going to be a lot of fun, though. And where we had interviewed them the other day, somebody said, "What time is that Sasquatch Santa?" That sounds like that'd be fun because people just want their picture made.
That's
with
right.
The Sasquatch Santa.
And then
so it's for kids too. Don't push kids out of the way to get your picture
so
made.
you could go do that and then head over to the Tech game. And then on Saturday, it's also Happy Birthday Jesus.
Oh, that's right.
At the Expo Center on Tennessee Avenue. There's a lot going on, and support as much of it as you can. I mean,
a lot of free things going on, and
it
the
is
Tech
free.
game
It's $5 for if you're from the Upper Cumberland, so you might show your license or whatever. But it's $5 tickets.
And like you said, $250 per game.
And it's a really good
It's a
time.
doubleheader.
And again, there's a lot of college students who are involved in this. It's not just the guys and girls playing the ball game. There's a lot that goes into this, and a lot of it is student interns, student volunteers. Man, I was watching the cheerleaders and dance team, and they give it their all. And is there a ton of people there? No. But they perform like there's a ton of people there. And that takes even more effort.
Yeah, it does.
And they are doing great.
Let's pack the house for them.
Yeah, let's rock this thing, man. They're both good teams. Let's see what we can get done. I tell you, with a big raucous crowd, we win a lot more games.
Oh, I know that.
If we can become the sixth man, then we win a lot more games.
A crowd can have so much more of a bigger deal on that than they
Excuse me.
realize.
Yeah. So we'd love to see you take in all the events. Tonight at 7 is the Cookeville Christmas Parade. So just be prepared for that if you're planning on going out to it tonight. You might want to get there a little bit early. It's the same old parade route from back in the day when we had a Christmas parade. And so it's going to come down, is that 10th Street? No, Washington. It's going to come down Washington,
Washington.
and then turn on Broad.
And our own Marty McFly. Going to be, is it that one he's going to be in?
I guess I didn't understand his text yesterday. I want to know if we wanted to be in his
on his float.
And I couldn't figure out what he was and I didn't have time to
I would
text him
assume
back
it's this
yesterday.
part,
Did you text him back?
No, we
I didn't either.
We'll do that today, Marty.
I'm so sorry. Golly.
We were crazy busy yesterday.
It was nuts yesterday for sure.
Today
but
we got to text him.
We will.
We got to find out what's going on.
Yeah. Stick with us, guys. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're in the Willow Window Studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your forecast. Friday will feature clearing skies with colder highs only around 40. Be sure you're following Upper Cumberland Weather on Facebook and X for the latest weather information.
Classic country legends. My goodness.
We do that too.
Stephen Rush from Rush Towing texted me yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And he says, "Are you on in Lexington, Kentucky too?" I said, "Yeah, man. We are. We do the afternoon show on 105.5 Hank FM in Lexington. It's a classic country station." And I guess he was doing some towing up there, and he was flipping around. He said, "Man, I heard it." And I was like, "That's got to be Jason." "Oh, that's Sheila. That's for sure. Why are they here?"
What are they doing? It messed him up, didn't it?
Messed him up. And then so he texted me. He goes, "Are you on?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Absolutely."
You know what he probably wondered more than anything? Why are you doing it with Sheila again? Don't you get enough of her in the morning?
Well, it just kind of blew him away a little bit. And I was like, "Yeah, we do that too." So
it's a really good fandom ship up there. I don't know. I mean, people have been like, you've been there forever.
I've been on the air in Lexington, no matter where I've lived via technology, since 1997.
And see, I think because they loved you so much, they just accepted me.
I don't know, but
they've been so sweet to us.
It was always a great town to me, especially my younger years.
Yeah.
I moved there first time when I was 25. I think I was 25.
And
I've been on
that's the big market. You and Bandy.
So I've been on the air there for 27 years.
It's really unbelievable.
Yeah. Not all on the same station. I've been through 3 radio stations, but I've been consistently.
But number one
on the air.
On all of them.
Yeah, number one on all of them.
Yeah. So, thanks for letting me be a little part of that with you.
But I thought that was so funny. I was like, yeah, man. And I guess that is weird. You know, it's not weird for us because
we don't talk about it much here. I mean, because we can't pick it up. But if you are, I mean, a lot of people do travel through.
But that is the way radio is. A lot of times people you're listening to have never even been to, like there's several stations here that people have never even been to Cookeville.
They don't even know the atmosphere of it. At least we know the atmosphere.
And that's what's great about Cookeville Communications. You got Freaky Dave, grew up in Sparta, lives here. Philip Gibbons grew up in All Good, lives here. Big D from Big D and Bubba grew up here, went to high school here.
Yeah.
Marty McFly's from Sparta. Hosepi on 106.1 The Eagles from here. Troy Amin is from here. It's Ray.
From here, living here now.
Yeah, living here now. And so we got that's cool to me.
Yeah.
I love that
do too.
We're able to do that. And this
now we're offering that where it used to be the norm. Now it's not the norm.
No.
And people live here, work here, care about the.
Do you want to hear something scary?
Here. What's that?
Because I'm for those who don't know, I am manager
Yes.
of the
He's
station.
general manager of
So
football communications.
I got an email, and this is scary. I deleted the email. This is how scary it was to me. I deleted the email. And I don't delete emails because I'm always, that's my filing system. And it was a service. It was a completely AI radio station in a box.
I don't like that.
So the way they did the music, I
And
thought,
you're not against AI.
no.
We're against AI taking everybody's jobs.
But the way they did the music was cool. So I was like, okay, well, I'll listen to that. I'll hear. So the way they did the music, AI was all the time looking at Spotify and iTunes and basing the playlist in real time off what people were listening to on iTunes and Spotify. Which I thought, that's brilliant. That's a really great way to do music. That's a neat way to think about that.
Yeah.
But then they also, all the DJs were AI, all the commercials were AI, everything. And that part sucked. It was really bad.
Well, when I had a meeting,
But the music thing was cool.
Well, at Cumberland County Playhouse, we were talking about AI and how you just don't get all that feeling, and the performances are different when it's live. So support live radio, support live theater.
Absolutely.
As much as we can, because I don't want all of this stuff to go,
Right.
Just by the wayside.
I was telling somebody this yesterday, radio, even though we have to sound bigger than we are, right?
Yes,
It's show business. So it sounds bigger than what it actually is. But I was telling somebody yesterday, I was like, man, radio, it's just a small business.
It is.
Most of the stations in this area,
including us,
are
when we say support your small businesses, we are one.
They're family owned.
Yes.
They're family owned. Even the ones we don't like are family owned.
Yes.
And small businesses. And so if you like local radio, and I'm not saying just us, we hope you like us the best. You need to support it, because otherwise it's going to go away.
It will.
And I'm talking to businesses.
Yes.
Because people all the time, do people listen to the radio anymore?
And that's your small businesses that we try to support and really talk about.
83,
and it hurts.
83%
We're
of
working our butts off.
83% of people still listen to the radio
83%
every single
that's
day.
That's not just facts from radio people.
Right.
That's
Pew
true.
Research.
Yes.
That's Pew Research. So it's
third-party research.
It's real deal. But anyway, we'll get off our soapbox on
No,
that.
I'm not ready.
Oh, go ahead then, Sheila.
Well, I care about this area. I care about this business that we're so passionate about. So let's all stick together and we can make a difference and hopefully keep everybody around as long as possible as far as small businesses, including the radio business.
Yeah.
We love y'all and thank y'all for
We're
supporting
going to have to rally, because it doesn't look like the economy is going to change.
Scary times,
anytime
especially
soon.
for small businesses. It's rough for them.
Reddit asked, what's something you always assumed was mandatory in life until you met someone who just didn't do it? I don't know.
Everything that Jason does, there's no rules or regulations.
I've always been the guy who just didn't do it.
He don't listen to nothing.
Well,
and I love and hate that.
Let's see here.
It's like the same thing I love about you is what I hate.
Walking out of a bad movie before it's over. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Having to explain myself when I won't come along, a short no is sufficient. I agree.
People do keep asking questions about it.
What I hate are the oversharers too. Someone who will say no, and I'm good with hearing no. Then they need to tell me the reason why, and I don't care.
He does, and he'll stop listening to me.
I'll stop listening.
He'll just walk off.
No, I can't because.
Blah, 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 blah. Moving on to the next person,
Yeah.
man. I got to find somebody that can.
Right. Not writing out paper check in cursive. I assumed printed text would somehow make the check invalid. I never even thought about that.
Because it's harder to forge or what?
I don't know.
Your signature has to be kind of. Well, does your signature have to be cursive now? Have they changed the rules for
I don't
that?
know. Hey, also, we were talking about ads on the radio. Don't forget about ads on Hub Plus. Thanks for reminding me, Mike.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
We got a lot of sponsorable stuff here on
Hi,
Hub
Letty.
Plus.
Hi, Mike. And hi, Clarabelle, their cat. Clarabelle's like
Mike,
chief engineer.
See, Mike, I try to plug stuff, and then Sheila goes straight to cats.
Mike loves that about me.
Does he?
He likes cats, too.
Does he?
And dogs. He loves animals.
Not participating in holidays with family. I travel instead and see the family at other times. Turns out you can do that and it's fine. It is fine.
I don't think it is.
This one, a big wedding. You don't need a big wedding.
No, you don't.
You don't even need a wedding.
A lot of money.
You can just go down. You can go see Wayne Neighbors
He can marry you.
at the county clerk office.
And you can wear a cute dress and get some pictures made there, and then save so much money.
And this is something that you ladies need to learn. You don't have to make your bed. Turns out no one's going to check if you do it, and it doesn't affect how you sleep.
You know what? I've eaten my dessert before my meal before, and nothing happened. People say save your dessert for last. You know, it's going to ruin your dinner.
No.
Do whatever you want. You only get one time around the earth.
I mean, there's certain things you shouldn't do, and those things are listed in the Bible. Everything else is optional.
Right.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
And they make so many new rules and laws every year, I can't keep up with them.
And who are they that make
Here's
them?
my idea with that. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
I think once you hit a certain age, any rule or law that's made after you've hit that age, you don't have to abide by.
I 100% agree.
I think 50 should be it.
Well, then, I'm way past you.
I know.
You're not 50, you're 52.
I know. You're right, Sheila. Way to go.
I'm older than him.
Way to go. You're right again. Well, that's 2 in a row. We're ending the
Quit being mean. This is the last
We are
show of the
ending
year.
the show on a high note for the year. 2025 is going
A
out.
high note for you because you're making fun.
No, it's for you. You got 2 things right.
Ooh, you like sherbert.
Way to go, Sheila. Hey, hope everybody has a fantastic Christmas. Hope you get to hang out with your family, make great memories. If you absolutely need something as a gift, I hope you get it. Have a safe New Year's. Don't get out and get all crunk.
Get all crunk.
And do something
As
stupid.
the kids say. But we do hope you have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for your support. We'll be back in January.
Yeah, got some changes coming in 2026 that we hope you enjoy. Stick with us. It's Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Windows studio. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.